Howdy, me hearties, and welcome to Space Engineers. Today we'll be talking about deployable safe spaces, because there is only one problem in this world, and that is that there aren't enough safe spaces. And this is space, and we will be safe. We will be so safe that we will not only stop things from coming into our safe space, we will also annihilate anything that is anywhere near our safe space. That is how spaces work. Destroy and annihilate. Yes, I think I understand safe spaces very well. So this is the core of our safe space, and it's a tiny squishy thing that is very vulnerable to everything. If this will be very quickly taken out by any enemy, but we will make that change with the deployment of our safe base. And I think we should not dilly-dally, and we should just get right into the safeness of spaceness. Press the button, and voila! The safeness of spaceness is being deployed. Basically what we have is a domino effect of welders. And we have an assailant coming in, which is perfect, because we'll need to be in our safe space. And we can deploy that rather quickly. You're going to far length to kill me. So what we have in the front is a welder here. So if we start placing down some block, you will see that this will build a welder in front of it. That welder will in turn build a welder in front of it. And it will build a welder in front of that, and that is where the wall begins. So if we go into our ship, I think we will need our safe space rather quickly right now. Yep, safe space, deploy it. And it is building out all of these welders. If you slow that down, it is already pretty slow, but it is basically just a chain reaction of welders. And we now also have guns on it. And it doesn't matter if it shoots itself, because it is pretty much indestructible. And I have a habit of bringing that down too much. We have a little bit of a warhead there, and let's see what it does. And voila, nothing has happened. The door closed itself because it was destroyed and put back together. Oh no, we do have a trouble on the inside of the ship. No worries, we will have to. I told you this was a soft. We have a soft center, and those warheads really are when attached to the ship. If you throw them at it, it's not a problem. But when attached to the ship, they do actually penetrate very deep inside us. And we'll head over to the pirate space and show them a good time. We can line up, turn off our dampeners, and initiate the safe space. I just love watching that go. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, the shape of this is whatever you want it to be. The corner, it's not that difficult with the corners. There's a lot of spots because you're alternating between conveyors and welders. There's a lot of places where you can put the connectors or the welders for corners. There's a lot of places. I will show you. I have a build of this being open, and I will show you that. But first, we need to annihilate pirate. Sparta. La 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 la. Are we gonna ram it? Yes, we will. Oh, yes, we will. Yes, we will. This could be a very effective ramming strategy if you build part of this out from the center of the ship itself, which you can very easily do by building one of these welder pipelines. Here we go, and put this into a blueprint, and this will... Granted, if you have this connected and connected to parts, this will build out itself. You can also put armor surrounding it. I have no idea how the menus work anymore. But this armor will be built. This armor will be built. This. Well, you can build surrounding like this. You can't put anything on this because it won't be welded. But you can build a pretty secure, at least from 3 directions, a pipeline of welders. So you can build this out from the ship. If this was connected, this could be built out and be used as like a ramming piece, or contain something important. You have a connector pipeline going out, so at the end you place one of these and then place a turret on that, so you get some spread. And you would also, of course, finish this. And if this is connected to a blueprint, then, well, you have unlimited turrets. So before we leave, for those of you that are interested, this is how the inner layings work. We have a grid pattern which is repeated on all sides, and all sides are identical. So this is the front and the back. They look the same. The only difference is this guy has a door in the center, that guy doesn't. There is one slight difference, and that is that this side has, I'm upside down, you cannot tell from the outside, has the conveyor layings and are built like that. It's pretty simple chain reaction here. This builds this, which builds this. This guy builds the one on the top, the one on the bottom, which builds the connectors, and also starts this wall. On the outside of this wall, we can see how it continues outwards. Let's just take these 4 guys are being built. Now this guy, he can reach these connectors and these welders. I'm not sure why they reach the connectors, but they do. It doesn't make much sense to me, but I am happy because that means that this works. So once he reaches these guys and builds them, well, these guys turn on, because when you take the blueprint of this thing, all of the welders are on, and the blueprint remember the stages of the, or with the settings of the blocks. So this guy reached that, and that, and there's like a checkerboard pattern, and it builds outwards, and then you get to the corner. This corner is currently incorrect, so we will do flip side upside down and go over to this corner, which is correct, where we have welders going from the outside and in on the top here. They could go the other way, it doesn't really matter, I just happen to do it this way. And what we also have here is these welders. So what happens here is, well, these welders come up and they finish this welder. This welder, well, of course, builds this welder, which goes to the side, but he reaches over to these welders, and that in turn starts this chain reaction. Now you only need one of these guys, really. You only need one of them to start this process off. But if you have several layers of redundancy, that means that this is for as long as some part of it survives. This really, if any single welder here survives, it will reproduce from scratch. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you built something cool with it. If you liked it, then make sure to leave a like and stuff like that. Or if you didn't like it, and if you want to subscribe, do that as well. And press the bell, because you have to do that now. Thank you, YouTube, for that one. And I will see you. Hello next time.